All right, everybody, welcome back to the Angels Rebuild series here on MLB The Show 25. We are right before the draft. We got a pretty good situation now for the Angels as they continue to do their thing. We recently made the biggest move in our freaking franchise so far, picking up the dog, Lawrence Butler, from the Athletics, and the hope is that this guy right here changes it up. What we want to do right now is, Taylor Ward will continue to play designated hitter, and that will not feel like it's going to be hard for us. We're going to be able to continue to have some good swings there. You got Zach Neto there with Joe Adell at the top of the lineup. Brenton Gifo is back from his injury, and we still got Varsho in the back end, and it is pretty nasty. You're talking about Varsho, Butler, Dubon, and Nolan Schanuel. So very good crew right now. The hope is that we continue to have the right dogs out there ready to play. It's going to be tough, the hope is that they continue to do the thing, but I think we got a good group of players, man. I think we got the right guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump to it and head to the draft. And looks like we got it's a change of the lineup right now. We're at the bottom of the 8th, and the Angels with the new crew in there are not really showing much. 1-0 here. Top of the 9th, 1 out. Dalton Varsho, 1 for 3 today. He's got 24 home runs, though, for the season. We got Gregory Santos on the mound there for the White Sox. First pitch ends up being a slider there. That thing went to the ground immediately. 1-0 count here for the Angel. Nice rip right there, right up into center field. And the Angels now have runners on first and second with 1 down. That's what I'm talking about right there. Chas McCormick appears to have suffered an injury on the previous play. So who is that? Oh, it's their outfielder. McCormick with the mistake right there. So now you got Blaze Alexander out there. First pitch is a slider on the inside. No good on that one. He's got his main pitch is a slider, but he's got a hundo fastball. Rips this thing past third base line. It's fair. We're sending the guys in. Slides his Varsho to third, and the game is tied. What a rip by the Blazer Alexander. Great hit right there. Lawrence Butler and the Angels uni is freaking excited, but what a hit by Blaze. Way to get it done right there. As we got ourselves a pitch change here. They're upset about it. They're sending him out. He only pitched like maybe a couple. Now they're sending in the wily lefty Cam Boozer. 38 games so far pitched this year. 2-2 record. He's pitched 34 innings. ERA not so great. And it looks like righties are hitting off him. And guess who's up right now? Zach Neto, ready to roll. First pitch right there is a cutter. It's going to be no good on that one. Zach is 0 for 4 today. He's got a fastball, a sweeper, and a cutter. Hits this thing opposite field. That's going to be good. They're going to send 2. The right fielder misses it. Nito's going to have a chance to round second. He's going to have a stand-up double. Gets in 2 ribbies, and the Angels have taken the lead here. What is going on? The hits are coming. This is a team that looks ready, man. With the injury of freaking Trout, that kind of hurt us for sure. But what we gotta deal with right now is how do we get ready for the potential playoffs there. Man, this guy's got a really crazy pickoff motion right there. Nito leading off second. We're gonna try to get him again. Oh, they do! Nito is out! Cam Boozer with the move in the half. We got an 0-1 count here for Noel Schanuel. Oh, he took a decent swing at that, but that's going. I hit the track. Unreal in the field. Unreal in the field. But we'll take it as the Angels right here should be okay. 3-1 lead. We got Rasmussen on the mound. Score is 3-2 here. Surprised they didn't try to put Joyce in there. I guess he's tired. Try to warm up Caden Donna. Give him a chance. We'll see what happens here. No outs. Runner on second. First pitch. 98-mile-an-hour fastball right there. We'll take it. 1-1 count here. Second pitch. Pretty much near that area, but no good on that one. Sinker on the outside. That goes right up the middle there. Alexander grabs it with a freaking jump throw. Gets the freaking out. What a play right there. Wow, they Athletics. They let go of a couple players because of the additions, right? We sent over a couple players to them on that Lawrence Butler trade. So they had to make room, and they got rid of a couple guys there. Sweeper goes to the inside. No good on that one. 1-0 count. Another sweeper again. He swung at it this time. It looks like he's trying to time this out here. Backdoor cutter. 1-1 count. Doesn't chase it there. It'll be 2-1. Rasmussen, one down. Ooh, I thought that was a great pitch right there. Got Colson Montgomery at the plate. On deck. And he walks him. Oh, that is brutal right there. Here we go. Colson Montgomery with the chance to take this one here. First pitch against him right there is a strike right on the edge. Second pitch, real close again. Rasmussen's got a decent accuracy there. Swing at the sweeper. Oh, Hoppy letting him know we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. 1-2 count here. Throw the freaking high and mighty. Ooh, fouled that off. Sinker, make him chase it on the outside there. 1-2 count. Doesn't chase the sinker there. Try it again. Right over the plate. It's going into Butler's hands. Butler takes his time, gets it to the cutoff man. We got runners on first and third with 2 down. Jonathan India at the mound here. At the plate. Sweeper. That was a great pitch. That was a great pitch right there. There you go. 1-1 count here for against. Ooh, he gets another one. He gets another one. Can he make him chase the sweeper here? 1-2 count. Fans standing up here in Chicago. They want to get this win. They feel it's necessary for them. Sweeper chases it down. Oh, Hoppy takes his time, gets it to first, and the Angels get it done. Nice way to start the episode here with a good win against the White Sox. We needed that one, man. Oh boy, did we need that one. Rasmussen almost gave it up, but that's the thing too, is like a lot of our pitchers seem to be doing their thing. I'm wondering what I can do here. Ooh, Lawrence Butler's debut ends with a 2 for 4. Love to see that. She struck out once is what it is. 0 for 3 for Ohapi. Taylor Ward, 1 for 3. 0 for 3 for Adele. Struck out twice. Dobon pitch hit. He was 1 for 1. Love to see that. And then we got 2 doubles for Butler. So Butler's showing up and showing out here. So I have an idea of what I'd like to do there, because I'd love to get Caden Donna going, right? Maybe we just have one long reliever there. We throw Caden Donna in the mix, because I want to get him some reps. That's the issue that I'm recognizing right now. I'm not seeing the reps for him. So let's check at the pitching lineup real quick. Let's move Donna there. Let's try to see if we can get him going. I'd love to see more of that, but we'll take it. So now Connor Brogdon no longer injured, no issue there. There's our pickup. Huge player for us, man. We still got 6 years on an $8.5 million contract. That is so cheap. And, you know, we sent a pitcher that was starting to grow, and Samuel Aldegari. Buddy Kennedy, I think, is a really good third baseman with the speed. And then they pick up a closer, in my opinion, in Hans Kraus, who I think is pretty solid. So, great for us, decent for them. And now it should be time here. Bases loaded, top of the ninth. I guess we're getting to the draft. I don't know what's going on here. Why haven't we moved on? But one down. Dalton Varsho again, ready to go. Going against JoJo Romero. First pitch is a strike there. 0 for 3. 198 average with runners in scoring position. Nice hit right there, right past second. That should be able to send two. Center fielder throwing it in. He gets in. Pajes making it there. His slow ass getting home. And the Angels are up by 2. Varsho with a good swinging right there. It's raining too, man. And they're sending in a new pitcher here, Mauricio Dubon, ready to go. 5-3 here is the lead. That hezzy is disgusting. Penn Murphy, that is a disgusting freaking hezzy on his pitching right there. Hits this thing opposite field, shallow. We are not going to advance the runner there. A little unfortunate on that one, but here comes Taylor Ward. 277 average right now. Can he get it done? The rain is going to damper a lot of things. Ooh, trying to get my dog Varsho there. Taylor Ward 0 for 4 today. Why do they got Taylor Ward batting 2? Why is he batting 2? Sometimes, man, when we see these sims, I'm like, dude, that's not my lineup. I don't think I moved Ward to 2. Gotta check that out again. Oh my gosh, I am timing that. Ooh, look at that where the ball is, bro. Oh, that's gonna be an easy shallow fly ball into center field. Nowhere to go there, and that'll end the top of the ninth. And the Angels get it done. Ben Joyce shaking hands in the dugout. Love to see it there. Logan O'Hoppe. So Ben Joyce got the win, it looks like. But Dubon 1 for 5. 6 hits for the Angels only, but they were efficient with it. Logan gets back on board there. Gets 2 hits on 3 with 3 runs, 2 ribbies. Gets a walk there. Love to see that. You got Pedro Pajes. 0 for 3, but he does get a run. 19 doubles now for Logan and 13 homers. Varsho's got 51 ribbies now. And look at this, folks. Rasmussen had to come in for the close, it looked like. Caden Donna got involved. I love that, though. You kind of mix it up a little bit, kind of see if we can get Donna going. He's a youngster, man. It's going to take some time for this guy to ball out, but can't be upset. I got to double check this lineup real quick, though. Yeah, Ward is not batting 2. Why are they switching stuff around? I mean, batting against lefties. Shanuel's there. Nito's there. I mean, I think you could move. Maybe move that. Let's try that out. O'Hoppe will move him back just a little bit. Strengthens the back of the lineup, which I think there's never anything wrong about that. So not bad there. So we're going to head to the draft, folks. I'm going to set my board. I know what players I really want to put on here. We have $7.73 million allotted to bonuses here. So I'm hoping for the best, but we will show you our board in just a moment. So we have about 30 players on the board. So we're probably going to end up reaching for some. A lot of these guys, right, when you look at them, you're talking about some of the known guys, but Chad Vaccaro, right? He's 25 on the board there, but he's number 2 on our list. The reason why I like Chad Vaccaro, 1, he's a lefty. 2, he's 18, so I know we can work through it. And 3, his development looks, or his potential looks ridiculous. So I know we can grow this guy, get him to a point where I'm like, okay, we have another lefty that I can trust. But Chad Vaccaro seems pretty solid. We looked at another one, Eric Corona. This is another guy that we could potentially go for. Eric Corona actually looks a little bit better than Chad Vaccaro, but the thing that's enticing for Vaccaro is that his overall is going to be better. The potentials are about equal. Now, Corona's got a crazy freaking pitch velocity already. You're talking about, he's all about fastballs and that changeup, and that's pretty much it. So if Corona could fall to us later, awesome. But that's the difference right there. We got some other pitchers here like Chris Cervantes. These guys I don't see happen. Craig Pedrano, maybe he makes it to us. This is another pitcher I really like. Frank Diaz is another one who's really enticing. He's got a sick break. He's more of a dirty ball pitcher with that splitter. So I'm hoping, you know, out of Puerto Rico, another 18-year-old pitcher there can kind of work out. And then you're looking at Brendan Slater there. Maybe a second rounder. Darren Howe, he looks like another second rounder that can kind of work out for us. Another pitcher. But this is a third baseman I'm really intrigued by. If we decide to not go pitcher, we could grab this 18-year-old here that's got ridiculous contact from the get. He's 6'4", 211 pounds out of Massachusetts. His potential is a C to a high B. And then you're talking about an overall that will take some time, but again, 18 years old, getting another third baseman can really work out. We looked at the center fielder here. On our board, he's projected to be not rated, so we might be able to hold off on Richie Jimenez till later on, which could be really nice here, which could look really nice here. But I'm thinking, right, it's going to take some time on his development. So I'm wondering, man, we could probably wait on him a little bit, see what happens in this space. J.R. Sizemore is the player in the second round that I'd love to go for. You're talking about 6'2" dog, 22 years old. He's pretty much battle ready. His overall is already screaming it. So we could, right, just say screw it, grab J.R. Sizemore for our first round pick and be okay with it. His bonus demands are high, but you're talking about a guy that's got high C, low B potential with a 74-79 overall from the get. So when you see something like that, you know, we could just take a guarantee at this point and see what happens there. Eric Cordero is another cat here around that area that could be interesting. Felix Lantigua is also another guy there. Dwayne Diaz looks to have regressed in our overview, so it could be a little tough, but you never know. Trying to think through Barton Rice, the right fielder. He's a second rounder that I'd be really pumped to go after. He's got that potential that could be in the 70s. His overall could also be there. 18 years old, could be a dog. Another right fielder. We'll kind of wait a little bit on that one. Jeff McCormick is the player I'd love to look at too. Jim McCormick, excuse me. Power is already there at 19 years old. So you figure, hey, you grab this guy, you let him develop, but you're talking about a nice outfielder to roll through it. Gil Anaya, he's 77 on our board, not ranked, so this is another guy we can kind of wait for maybe and grab him down the road. Ramon Bautista looks pretty solid from a pitching standpoint. We looked at this guy, Dennis Garcia. I'm not sure if I'm going to grab him, but I put him on there. I am always looking for relievers, and you see somebody like Dandre Novikas. His velocity's already there. He's got changeup and a slider. His breaking ball will take some time, but at 20 years old out of Wisconsin, I mean, he could still develop. You got Hayden Brookshire. This is another guy that I'm like, man, here's a crazy part. He was drafted in the second round last year, and it looks like that's where they have him projected is a late second round, where for us, he's probably more of a late third rounder. So if Hayden makes it to us, I wouldn't be upset with that. We got Jack Charles. This guy, again, he's a later round pick, but look at this. His power and everything is already there, and he's going to start off as a 70. So at 21 years old out of Rhode Island, he's a little smaller, but he's aggressive with the base running, and I can appreciate it there. So there's some pretty good guys, man. Some later picks like Jason Deal's probably someone I'll just wait on and maybe grab him later on down the road, but I wouldn't be upset with some of these guys here in the later rounds. So I'm pretty pumped about this. I'm excited. I am ready to roll. So here we go. Let's head to the draft, folks, and see what happens. Start the draft here. The Marlins are the #1 pick. Who do they take on here? They grab Robert Calhoun. Look at this. He was number 42 draft rank. They drafted him #1 overall. That is scary. What are they doing? Good luck, Marlins. Next pick is up here, and the #2 pick in the draft. The Rockies take David Lee. He's number 9 in the MLB rankings, number 12 on our board. Not bad, 18 years old. You need a third baseman, I get it. And we're talking about the #3 overall pick. The St. Louis Cardinals take William Nishi. This guy looked really good. Number 6 on our board, number 3 on the MLB rankings. Not a bad move right there. Can't complain about that. We will go ahead and sim to the Angels' next pick here, folks. So we are up. They got Chad Vaccaro there. You got Pedrano. You got Diaz there. Darren Howe. So we could go ahead and grab Chip Capel. This is the guy that I was talking about here. Looks like everybody else that we wanted. Craig Medrano is there. Brendan Slater. Darren Howe looks pretty good. Richie Jimenez. Sizemore. Cordero. 6'5", 23 years old. He's got the pitching that looks pretty solid here. Could take Felix. Jeff McDonald. We could go after Barton Rice. This is interesting here. Did they take all the players we wanted? No, we could go after... Oh, man, this is nuts. Wow. They took everybody we wanted. So we can take Greg Medrano. He's number 7 on our board. He's going to have a pretty good overall. 18 years old out of the Dominican Republic. He's got so many different pitches there. Frank Diaz. He was a guy that I was looking at. 18 years old out of Puerto Rico. Looks to have a good control of his breaking ball already. Brendan Slater, the lefty. And he wasn't the... Man, they snagged up some of my guys already. I did not expect it. I mean, do we go after Chip Capel now? Get the third baseman out of Massachusetts? He's a solid hitter. It'd be a little bit of a reach, I guess. But the chances of us getting another freaking infielder, would we get it here? He's got very demanding freaking draft requirements, but you take him. I think you need it. Chip Capel, we always got to continue to think about our third base, right? Like Blaze is out there. I think he's more of a shortstop for us. He's more of a utility guy that we can kind of put him in a couple different spots. But I'm always worried about trying to lean on too many pitchers initially. I think we can always get some guys here. So Cordero is still out there. Sizemore is still out there, the starting pitcher. I mean, how can you be mad about this guy? He's already going to be in the 70s. He's 22 years old out of New York. Why not take this guy and you roll with it here? That's like an easy grab right there. I mean, Cordero, he's got the higher potential. His velocity's there already. But you're talking about signing motivation is draft position, where Cordero seems very balanced. Man, I mean, do you take Sizemore, who's already going to start off with a high overall? Or do you take someone who's going to take some time to get there, but his potential will grow? I mean, he's already 23 years old. That's the offset for me right there. I think you take Sizemore, you'd be happy with it. It's not a reach. I mean, we're pick 58. You grab the lefty here, and you again, you rock with it, dude. He's got a crazy potential from the get. Overall is already going to be high. You got to be happy about that. We move on to the next round here. Pick number 98. Gil Anaya is still there. and we expected that. 19 years old. You got a catcher here that has the potential for a pretty solid... Wait, what are we doing here? There you go. You got Cousins, the outfielder right there. Jack Charles is another one. I mean, I wouldn't be upset about this one. Pick number 98. We grabbed this guy. He's already got good power. He's going to start off as a 70. I mean, you take him. 21 years old out of Rhode Island. Now we're building up this outfield, man. This is what's nice. And we could grab the pitchers and stuff, but I'm glad we drafted some good outfielders today. And we'll kind of see what happens here. We're up next. Pick number 128. And these are the guys that were not rated that end up falling in our laps. So pick number 128. You take Gil Anaya, 19 years old out of Wisconsin here. He's got 70 to 85 potential. He's going to be a low OVR for sure, and it's going to take him some time to develop. But you're talking about, again, a guy that you can just kind of build up and hope he works out for you. And at these levels here in baseball, you just take your time to develop these guys. And we don't have any more players. We're at pick number 158. We scouted certain guys here. We really don't have any more on our board. So this one is kind of a toss-up right here. I mean, his potential is pretty high. Lee Herring. You grab a pitcher that is okay, 21 years old. Luca, lefty, 6'5". My goodness. I mean, you take Luca, you kind of roll with it here. Yeah, I'm cool with that. You draft him. Luca Robinson. Dude, this guy looks like he's freaking 40 years old. What the heck? We'll take that there. And then we got one more pick. Pick number 188. I mean, you could take one of these guys here. Let's kind of look at it. I mean, the potential's there for Derek Luca. Center fielder is a problem for me. He's got good speed, but nothing screams like this guy's going to be an amazing hitter. His fielding doesn't even look that great as a center fielder. That's not good. There is a first baseman here in Brunson Godardo, 6'4", 194, 22 years old. His vision's there. Looks like his hitting could be okay. We could grab another relief pitcher. But I think I'm going to go after that first baseman. We snag up another infielder, and you're kind of cool with it. Brunson Guardado is an Angel now, or he's been drafted by the Angels, so I am hoping for the best there. So our draft is done. So in the first round, right, we snagged up Chip Capel. I'm actually shocked. I'm trying to figure out who took my guys, because some people got snagged up super early. Luis Santos, Eric Corona. He was 47 on the board, and they drafted him. Like, there were some reaches, bro. Adam Doyle, Aldo Cabrera got drafted super early. Kind of amazing there. Yeah, really nuts. I didn't expect that. Was it Keith Hammond? Keith Hammond? Yeah, Kyle Bryant was the number 1 overall prospect, projected to get drafted number 1, and he gets picked number 14. Really strange on some of these moves, man. Kyle Bryant. Oh, Kyle Bryant. It's not Keith Hammond? My bad. Kyle Bryant was picked number 7. He's going to the A's. A's are drafting great. They just don't know how to keep their guys. Chip Capel, though, I'm really happy about this player. I think that's going to work out for us. We didn't have any promotion stuff. But we go to the second round there, and we go J.R. Sizemore. This guy just has an overall that I already like. So you got to be happy about that. You're talking about the third round there. We go Jack Charles, another position player there. 70 is his overall at least. So you know he's got a shot at really doing some work early in his career. We go Gil Anaya. He was a not rated player, so we were able to grab him late in this draft, and I'm pretty happy about it. I think it's going to take him some time, of course, to grow, but got to be okay with that, man. Now we go to the 5th round. We go Luca Robinson. This is where we started running out of picks, but his hit per 9 is pretty solid from the get. Hopefully his potential will match up with his overall in a good way, but the velocity is there too. So 21 years old, 6'5", 214 out of California, another lefty. I'm hoping that works out. And then we go for the last pick, Brunson Guardado. I think this guy hopefully is something. You just never know with these freaking picks, but glad we're done with the draft there. We'll kind of keep it rolling. It looks like the score is tied there at the top of the 7th. We'll go ahead and simulate that one. They beat the White Sox, so that is a sweep right there. We'll kind of take that. We got a home run derby thing going on. What's going on here? Can I see the all-star stuff? Kind of see what happens. So for the AL there, none of our pitchers made it. Shane Baz is at the bottom of that list right there. And then you're talking about relievers. Ben Joyce, he didn't make it. He was 2 away. That would have been sweet right there. The closers, Helsley. He's got... Wait, how many saves has this guy got? How many saves you got? 27 saves. How many saves my dog got? 26! I got to change him to position to a... Is that what I got to do? I got to change him to like a freaking whatever in order to make that work. Change him to a closer. Wow, he has 26 freaking... Oh, we should have did that. We'll do that next time. Ohapi, looks like he makes it again. 2025, 2026. Does that mean he gets it again for 2027, or does he not make it? He's right there. Maybe he doesn't. That would suck. Second base. There's Glaber. Third base. Rafael Devers. Oh, you know who I still have? I think I still have in the AAA is homeboy Cabrera. He's taking his time down there. He's ready to roll soon. Shortstop Nito doesn't get it. Yeah, I gotta go against those dogs right there. Taylor Ward didn't make it. Dalton Varsho didn't make it. Come on, man. Varsho's got 21 home runs on 358 at bats. Get out of here. Batting average, my ass. Brett Rooker, he made it. Ugh, brutal. Brutal right there. So we'll kind of keep it rolling. Haney is eligible. Let's go ahead and bring him back. So it's the All-Star game there. I think this is the official one now. Logan does... Come on, man. That's bull crap, bro. That is bull-loney. We'll keep it rolling here. The NL defeated the AL. Congratulations. Future game right there. Haney no longer injured. Love to see that. Let me double check the lineup there for... Yeah, so Haney's back into it. I am looking forward to seeing this guy start hitting. How's Cabrera playing? He's kind of off a little bit. How is Jorge playing? 243. Let's do that. I don't know if get Haney back into that, dude. Nice to see Haney's in there. Hopefully he helps out the back of the lineup. Can't complain about that. We'll keep it rolling here. We lose our first game after the All-Star break. 61-36. Down by 1, and we get a chance to swing with Lawrence Butler here, folks. Let's see what you got right here. Lawrence Butler. Our first time using him. He's already got a home run today. Going against Matt Brash. Let's see what you got on this one. First pitch. Throws the cutter. A little heat on that, man. A little sauce on it. 1-0 count here. Lawrence Butler. Runner on first. That's a nice swing by Butler. It's going to the fence. It's going to bounce off it. Everyone's going. And we have a stand-up double right there for Lawrence Butler. His 16th double of the year. I thought that was a home run. I thought it was a home run, to be frank. A good swing by Lawrence Butler right there. Oh, they're intentionally walking Dalton Varsho. Matt Brash has got to be pissed. And here comes our dog. This is what I love about this lineup, man. You really can't hide from too many players. Logan O'Hoppy's batting 6th here. Backdoor slider doesn't make it there. It'll be a 1-0 count. Brash throws a heater. It's going to be outside there. 2-0. Brash is like, why isn't this guy going for it? Logan being patient here. 268 batting average for the season. Hits this thing right past second. We're going to go ahead and send the runners. And that should take the lead right there. And the Angels get it done with bases loaded. Logan O'Hoppy with a big play there. Love to see it. I forgot it was bottom of the 9th. We'll take it. Fans getting excited right there. Throws the heat. Oh, that slider. And Logan made him pay. Second baseman knew was screwed. The center fielder did not do much. Lawrence Butler rounded third. He wasn't stopping. And the Angels get it done. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Ben Joyce gets the win. They're giving Ben Joyce wins, dog. 8 hits for the Angels. Love to see that. So players are getting involved. Home run for Butler. So nice to see that. Bruno, look at this. Doing well there. Brock Burke pitching a little bit. And Ben Joyce, he gets his 4th win of the year. How insane is that, folks? 4th win of the year. So I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to update Ben Joyce. I want him to be the closer. I think it makes sense to do that. You pay him to be a closer. And I think that's what I would like to do. You pay him to be the closer. Yeah, what the heck's going on here? What the... Dude, did they change my thing? Oh, come on, bro. That's why he hasn't been pitching, dude. That's crazy. How come I can't... There you go. Edit him. General. Closer. Does that work? Yep. So he's going to be a close... Like, I want that to be the case there. So... What the heck? So now we got that there permanent. Rasmussen, I mean, he's all right. Caden Donna getting a little more involved there, but we'll kind of throw that back. And hopefully we'll see more of this. Rasmussen must have... He's got 7 saves that should have gotten to Ben, dude. That is bogus right there. Ooh, AA group is starting to pitch like a dog. Look at this. Michael Crosby continuing to grow. Love to see that there. So, we're going to keep it rolling right now. It looks like we get a chance to sign some picks. Let's kind of get that done here. Priorities are priorities. Looks like the scouting progress is there. I'd say J.R. Sizemore, he's ready to go. Looks like Gil Anaya is ready to go. And it looks like Jack Charles is ready to go. So 1.8 million is what he wants. I'd say you get it. And Sizemore is ready to be an Angel. Awesome to see that. Let's see who else is ready. Doesn't look like anybody else is ready. So we'll get Chip ready to go there. Can't offer him a contract. What? There you go. I was like, what is going on? He decided to sign. So Gil Anaya is an Angel. Jack Charles. He's also decided, whoa, we got some guys that are ready to go. So now we're just going to hope... It looks like Luca is ready to do his thing. Yeah, he's declined. I expected that. We'll kind of advance it here real quick, see what happens. And kind of keep it rolling right now. Seattle loses the series there. Now we got the Cubs coming up. We beat them 9-1. Ooh, 9-1. So we're still kind of waiting on Chip. Chip's going to take a little bit. You got Luca. He looks ready to roll here. We'll kind of offer him that. Let's see if he's ready to go. So Luca signs. So we just got 2 that we got to deal with. We'll kind of let them roll there. But 9-1. That's telling you something, folks. We got some dogs. 7-4. And we got runners on first and third. Christian Moore ready to. He's starting. He's playing today. I like that. Let's see what you got here. Dalton Varsho at the mound. 2 down. Bottom of the 7th. Runners on first and third. You got Javier Assad on the mound. First pitch is a cutter. Not going to be good on that one. 1-0 count. Oh, that was decent. Here we go. 1-1. Hits that opposite. Bounces off the third baseman. Runner scores. Good swing right there by Varsho. Christian Moore makes it. And we got ourselves a tie game here. Wow, the manager coming out to take out his pitcher. I don't think it was his fault. Hey, man, but you got to be cool with that there. They're bringing on a dog, Tyson Miller. 52 games already played. 2 down here. Zach Nito at the plate. 1 for 2 so far today. Hits this thing to second base. Passes him. We're going to send the runner. That looks like a 1.5. Oh, he didn't get there. He's safe. Adele makes it. And the Angels have the lead. Look at Adele's speed, man. I didn't think he was going to make it. That was a 1.5. He just didn't turn around in time. And the Angels get it done right there. How pumped are we right now? Angels have the lead here. And here comes Blaze Alexander. 2 for 3 today. Hits this thing past first. It bounces again. Blaze is trying to get there. Is he going to get there? Oh, shut up, dude. I thought he had that. So the Cubs get out of that one there. And we got Adrian Morahone pitching here, looking like a sacrifice bunt. Runners on first and second. Woo! Slider. Pretty nasty right there. Moises Ballesteros. Oh, what a hit! Adele grabs it. They don't advance the second base runner there, but they do tie the game here. Morahone with a mistake right there. Cubs want to get a win though, man. Dansby Swanson there hits a nice shot right there over into third base. They're going to advance the runner, and we only got 1 out. Runners on first and third. Matt Shaw 2 for 3 today. Morahone's got to put some freaking stank on it today. There you go, 98 miles an hour. Hoppy pumping him up. Backdoor slider. Doesn't chase it right there. 1-2 count. Splitter on the inside. Doesn't chase that. Runners do not advance. Fastball on the inside. Oh, full count. Full count here. He's got a horrible runner in scoring position situation too. You got to start warming up some guys. Get them going here. Full count here. Shaw knows it's got to be on the money. Can't get it done! And they take the lead here. Unreal. Unreal. Top of the 8th here. Only 2 down. Moron's got to get it together here, man. 0-1 count. Wow. There you go. Splitter on the outside. Doesn't chase it. 2-2 count. Sinker. Hits this thing decently. It's going to go into the stands, though. 2-2. Whoa! He short-armed it. Rojas is down. There you go. Oh, crap. PCA at the plate. There you go. 0-1. Hits this into... Can't get it. Into the stands. Moron. 0-2. He's well ahead in the count here. High fastball. Ooh, a little too high.
2 strikes.
Moron getting tired. I get it. And he struck him out. We get out of the top of the 8th, but the damage is done. We got a tie game, folks. Ward hit the ribby double. Ben Joyce here at the top of the 10th. Runners on first and second. Matt Shaw trying to defend himself against the speed. But there it is right there. Varsho grabs it on that one. 2 down. Hits the need over there, the cutoff man. Runners do not advance. Jefferson Rojas trying to get through it there. Oh, that sinker is so disgusting, bro. Whew. 89-mile-an-hour slider is so nasty, man. There you go, 101. Pitcher's getting tired. You're trying to fight here. 2 down. Throw the heat, Ben. Ooh. Timed that pretty well. But you throw it once again. Trust your pitches. Ben taking his time. High and outside fastball is what we want to do here. Ooh, he went after that one. Off-speed pitch on this. Circle change. Golly, dude. What the hell? Ben Joyce kind of figuring out which targets we've used. 1 and 2. Heat! And he gets him looking! Rojas is down in the 10th. Runners on second here, and guess who's up? Lawrence Butler going against Keegan Thompson. 2 down. Can Lawrence get out of this? Oh, that was a home run! How is that not a home run, bro? What 0-1 count here for Lawrence Butler. 2 for 3 today. Whoa, he threw that sucker high. Was he thinking my guy was going to steal? These are the games here that can really put pressure on a team's freaking bullpen. 1-1. Trying to get Nito going there. Swanson does not make it work there. We're going to continue to lead off. 2 down. Oh, can we advance this runner here? Nito leading off once again. Keegan doesn't want to pitch. Oh, he hits that thing to center field, but it's going to go straight into the hands of the center fielder. No good. Brutal there. Luke Weaver is trying to pitch here. This is one of these games that I love. Seiya Suzuki here. Runners on first and second. Weaver throws that heat. What I like about our bullpen, though, is if we have to throw in some long relievers, we got them. But as far as guys being able to come in and throw some just like 1 inning stuff, we can do it. Knuckle! Wow, what the heck? 2 down. Oh, wow, broke his bat. Owen Cassie here. They want us to walk him. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. What the heck? R2. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we're gonna walk him. Base is loaded. We know this is it right here. Eduardo Tate. He's got 0 for 1 today. There you go. Throws that heat. Luke Weaver throws the cutter. Christian Moore grabs it. Sets his feet. Can't get the ball over. Come on, Christian. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh, Christian Moore with a mistake. 0-1 count. And that is where the thing starts to collapse. 3-run lead now for the Cubs. You throw Kakanowitz in there, just get him in the game. Don't want to ruin Luke Weaver's arm there for a game that's pretty much lost. 1-0 count. Grabbed by Blaze there. Sets his feet. Throws it to first, and we're out of the 11th. Ah, that one hurts a lot, but loss is a loss. Whoa! They're only down by 2 now. Christian Moore has a chance to redeem himself. Porter Hodge here, 2 down. 2 runners on base, no outs. Porter Hodge. Ooh, Christian. I thought he had that there, dog. 0-1 count here. And he swung at a splitter that was so far out of there, dude. Oh. 0-2 count here for the young buck. Inside splitter, no good. Trying to see if I'm gonna swing at everything. He's only throwing 1 real pitch inside the strike zone. Yeah, there we go. Porter Hodge is a little out of control right now. Even count. Hits this thing over to second. He just tags his the runner there, so or makes it, thank goodness. But that guy hezzy. Mauricio Dubon at the plate here. Can he get it done? Hits this thing to third. Oh, what a... I cannot be mad at that. Dansby with a sick freaking grab right there. This is the thing, man. If we're going to lose, I'll lose like that because that was insane. The Cubs get their win here. Angels can't get it done there, unfortunately. But, you know, nice to see us hitting the ball. Rengifo kind of having a little bit of a struggle right now. He was just in there just for a pinch hit because of the amount of play. But, hey, Butler's got his 16th homer. Soriano gave up some runs today. Looks like Morahone did, and Weaver. Ben Joyce gets the loss. It ain't Ben, dog. It ain't Ben's fault. It ain't Ben's fault. But, we'll kind of keep it rolling there. Let me double check, make sure. I always feel like these guys always mess up the lineups and stuff. But Ben's still doing his thing there. I mean, so far I'm not seeing anything too crazy. I mean, technically, could you take out Caden Donna, put him back into the minors, and bring up Cabrera if you wanted to? Maybe. I just don't see a reason yet. You got the Texans coming up. Looks like we got an opportunity to sign here. Let's double check that. Still not. I mean, technically, we don't got enough. It says allotment is 4.5 million. Why wouldn't we just try to give him a little bit more there? He declined. Wow. Okay. Capel's taking his sweet ass time. As far as contract extensions, right? Looks like you got a couple of guys here. And how much money do we have? Like Rengifo, do we snag him up, right? He's 30 years old. He's been injured. That's really wrecked us. Last year he played 146 games, but as you can see, the previous seasons have been reflective that this guy tends to get hurt, or he tends to cost a little bit more than he should there. So if we make the offer, he's asking about the same amount. I don't see myself doing that. Will Vest, 31 years old. I gotta wait on that. But like Bruno Ramirez, I say you take these guys at 23 years old. Yeah, see that? He doesn't want it. But I wonder if we could, if we gave him like 23 years old. Guess we could wait on that. So if we give Bruno just 2 million, I say why the heck not. Joe Adell, right? His last contract was 7.8 million. What is he asking for now? That's the issue there. Now we did bring in Lawrence Butler. So we have Butler out there, right? You technically have Taylor Ward that can play in the outfield too. You got Dalton Varsho, Mauricio Dubon. Do you sign Adell once again? Adell is playing really solid. He's having a career kind of year. He hasn't hit this well ever. And he's got more home runs in 2024, but at 73 games right now, 269 at-bats, he's already got 12 homers, 16 doubles. So he's on track to beat that, and he's got more triples this year than he's ever had, and he's definitely on track to break his ability there, his hits. So Joe Adell would be someone I definitely am interested in here. 13.7 is a lot. I just got to think about that there. Dubon. Now Dubon, we signed him for a $7.2 million contract at 32 years old. I mean, is it time to move on from him? That could be the case there. Because if we're going to sign Adell, you can't sign Dubon. We got Varsho. You got to let Dubon go. Andre Morejon. I mean, we signed him for just 1 year. And I think we're okay with that because we got the relievers. Blaze is someone I'm really interested in. His contract is like 1.1. So at 27 years old, he's going to require a little bit more. He could be the Rengifo replacement to kind of play utility because we got Christian Moore there. And I got to be okay. And potentially Cabrera too. So $5.4 million. Is that a lot? I mean, kind of, but a 5-year deal is kind of crazy. I'd say like a 3-year deal. Maybe a 4-year at like 4.3. Oh, it says I can't afford. Okay, so we can't. So there's a lot of players we're going to have to figure out bringing in. Now, knowing that, right, do we trade someone like Morejon? Do we put him on the block potentially? Dubon, do we put Dubon on the block? Dubon's having a great year though too. I mean, he's having a good year. Man, you take Dubon. Dubon's got great fielding though. Man, if you take Dubon out, that's a risk. Who's on the block right now? So, I mean, is there anybody here that we're super pumped about? Not really. The Lawrence Butler was the one that I was pumped about. Now, Kelvin Alcantara, this guy looks enticing. We could throw him down in the minors and get him ready. But he's having a pretty good year himself, starting off in his career. So, man, that could be fun. I just don't see anyone here super crazy there. But sometimes you just gotta roll with the guys and just kind of see what happens. But when you look at the lineup, right, Dubon, he's doing well there. Rengifo having a tough time, but so is a lot of our other guys here. They are not working out as much as I would like, but the top of the lineup, I think, is doing pretty good. Everybody is helping out here. We got to look at the injuries real quick. Can I see that? Or is that in here? It's over here. Check out the injuries real quick. So Trout's gone for 9 more days, which would be nice. So 9 more days. So pretty much August is when he's back. Now, is there anything we need to tweak here? Do we throw Caden Donna in the mix? That might not be bad. You throw Caden Donna in there, get the youngster a chance to start. Let Soriano kind of play reliever there. Let's do that. And then let's see if these guys can kind of find their groove here. Brandon Woodruff is pitching like a dog. Patrick Sandoval is having a ridiculous season. I think he's doing pretty well right now that he's been the top. He's in the rotation. Shane Boz having a great year. We just got to win for him, man. That's our big situation right now. We'll keep it rolling here. Bruno Ramirez has a shot at a shutout, and it looks like he does. Ooh, Bruno. Love to see that. Be able to see the box score there. So it was Bruno getting it done, but it was Nito who got a double, 2 doubles that brought in some runs, the only runs in the game. Nolan Shinua and Lorenzo Gifford got caught stealing. Okay, so Bruno had a shot at a shutout. Looks like he pitched 8 innings. Then he throw in Ben Joyce for the save. He gets it done. 5 walks, 2 strikeouts. Bruno leaned on his team. Love to see that. Looks like they beat Texas 7-3. So the hitting is starting to get there. He's declined it again. This guy pissing me off. And then Capel's taking like 100 years to make a choice. So we're kind of stuck there. We lose that game. This is the last game here of the 4-game series, and we even it out. So we lose 0-2 and then 2-5. That's tough right there. Looks like I could potentially bring him both. So let's see what we got here. He wants 3.8 million. We're gonna offer him 3.73. I'll offer him 3.8. Why not? And Chip Capel is an angel here, finally. And this guy right here, we used. Oh my gosh, this guy declined again. Oh, this guy is pissing me off, bro. What is his deal? Got Houston coming up here. Runners on first and third. Zach Nito at the plate here. I'm seeing a lot more Christian Moore than I am of Rengifo. Is like, do we make the change now and just let Rengifo just play the backup? Maybe. Here comes Zach Nito ready to go here. 0 for 2. Got hit by a pitch. Freddie Becker on the mound here at the top of the 9th. 2 down. Becker with the pitch. Throws the heat. Those are kind of sick unis right there for the Astros. 0-1 count right now for Zach. Inside fastball, no good there. 1-1. They're bringing in the haterade. They're prepping him. Just in case. Top of the 8th. High fastball there. No worries on that one. Woo! Come on. 2-1 count here. Fastball doesn't count. That was in the strike zone. Wow. 3-1 count here. Runners on first and third. Is he going to put it on the money? He did. If I swung early, I think that was a homer. Full count here for Zach. Playing in Houston. Hits this thing to center field. It's going to be a line drive, and that will do it. Unfortunate there for the Angels. Oh, we got a 2-2 game here. Runners on first and third, and Lawrence Butler at the plate here. Josh Hader is a dog. This guy's got some... Oh, what the hell was that slider? You don't see the ball until it's too late, man. 1-0 count here. His windup is disgusting. Oh, he thought he was going to run.
No strike.
No one's stealing, dog. No one's stealing. What you worried about? Guy's got 46 speed. 2-0 count. Hits this thing right between left and center field. That's going to get to the fence. We got our guy rounding second. He's going to stop there in a stand-up double for Lawrence Butler. What an addition here for these Angels. Bringing in Lawrence Butler. He is making his freaking name known in the month of July as an Angel. Love to see it there. Logan O'Hoppe going against Hater. Angels up by 1 now. 1 down. Circle change, no good there. Gotta be happy about that. 1-0 count. Oh, come on. Second baseman's chasing this down in the outfield. It's gonna be caught. He tried to tag. He's gonna be out. Big mistake there at the top of the 10th. Oh my goodness. What a mistake right there. I don't know why I tagged. I probably should have just left it. And that might do it. Nope. Ben Joyce, runners on first and second here. No outs. Ben trying to close this out. Altuve at the plate. First pitch, 102. Doesn't chase it there. 1-0 count. Oh, and he sends it yard. Altuve makes Ben Joyce pay. 100 plus mile an hour fastball gets smoked. Altuve with the clutch. And the Angels lose in Houston. Unreal. I haven't seen Ben Joyce have a blown save all year. Look at Caden Dono, though. He pitched well, 5 innings. Everyone said it. Rasmussen pitched 3 innings with no runs. It was Ben freaking Joyce that killed it. Oh, that is a Baruto right there. We keep it rolling, man. Try to get us out of here to July. Houston dealing with it. You got Pagas at second there. Runners on first and second. Joe Adell's going to be at the plate here. Can Joe get it done? Top of the 8th. It's 1 for 6 so far this series. 2 down. They are down by 1. Freddie Baker throws a slider. I thought I had it. No luck on that one. 0-1 count. Looks like we timed it right, too. Oh, man. I'm swinging right. Dude, what? 0-2 count here for Adell. And he struck him out. 1-2-3, baby. Adell is done. Angels starting to dwindle here late in this month. You saw, yeah. Ward 0 for 4. He had a little bit of a struggle. Varsho, 16th double. Dubon, 32nd ribby. Pagas got hit by a pitch twice. Look at Ramirez. Pitched pretty lights out too. With the extension too for Ramirez, we got him for a couple years at a very, very cheap price. Hopefully, by the time he's ready to go, we'll be able to pay that man appropriately there. The last pick is pick number 188. This guy is acting like a jack-off. He finally signs. Very good. Golly, dude. What a loser. I kind of just wish I did. Maybe I didn't sign that effort, man. We could have let it roll. We've already lost the series here, and we get swept, folks. Got the A's right there. Get it done. Oswaldo Cabrera down in the Triple A's. Hurt a little bit. Don't got to sign anyone there. We are down against the A's here, and we're almost done with the month. I think the next episode we're going to try to see if we can speed through that because I want to get our butts to playoff territory there. I'm not sure if we still have the lead here. Looks like it's a little foggy, or is it raining right now? Bottom of the 10th, excuse me. Ward swings and a miss right there. Mason Miller throwing the heat. The A's drafted the best player in this draft. Ward hits this decently there. Tags it. Nito trying to get there. What a throw! What a throw! Are you kidding me? What a throw by the center fielder. You can't make that up. Nito had a good freaking push off. Oh, that third baseman, Max Muncy, with the quick tag. And the Angels are in trouble here. Ooh, circle change. Looks like the Guardians are thinking about going after Nolan Gorman from Minnesota. A couple guys are interested in a starting pitcher in Simeon Woods Richardson. Doesn't chase the slider there. No issue on that one for us. Luke Raleigh. He looks like the guy that everyone's trying to go for there at first base. Oh, he throws the heat. Did I miss it that bad? We were late. 1-2 count here.
No, that's
Ooh. Yeah, Johan Rojas there from Phillies. Orioles trying to maybe make a move. Hits this thing right between left and center field. Oh, gets the single there. So Lawrence Butler says, we ain't done yet. Don't give up. Dalton Varsho here hoping to be the hero on this at bat. Oh! Hundo in the inside. Oh, this guy's already throwing stupid stuff here. Making us pay. Oh no! It's gonna be a flying ball into left field, and that will do it. The A's beat the Angels in our house. You know it's bad when we can't get a win against the A's, folks. Yeah, Shane Baz got hit on. Soriano got hit on. Oh. We are having some problems here, folks. The Angels have lost a lot late in this month. Let me double check the standings here. We are a half a game ahead. Are you kidding me? Trout no longer injured. What a play. Brent Rooker gets traded to from the A's for Dylan Cruz. Whoa, this is huge. Dylan Cruz is an A. The Nationals are making a run here, going after a Brent Rooker. They send a great prospect in Travis Sikora. Wow. What a move at the deadline. That's not bad there. Last game of the month. Runners on first and second here. Can they get it done? The Angels have been playing very well throughout this year. This is an important one, though. Bottom of the seventh, one down. Runners on first and second here. Hits this thing decently between left and right field, but we're not going to be able to advance it. What is going on, folks, here? The Angels are starting to dwindle. Maurice Rengifo ready to swing, going against Michael Otanez. Nice swing right there. It's going to be a grounder. They're going to advance the runner. He's going to try to make it. He gets there. Blaze Alexander ties the game. Rengifo makes an impact here at the bottom of the seventh. I didn't think Blaze was going to make it. He's got good speed. And now we got the Trout here. Nice to see him back in the lineup. Ooh, swings at a hundo. There's Reed Detmers there for the Diamondbacks. He's playing pretty well now. Looks like he found his way there. Ooh, tried to hit Trout. 1-1. Ooh, Hans Kraus is there too in the lineup. He wants to pitch against his former team. Oh, I swung at a stupid pitch. 1-2 count. Can the Angels fight through this one? Trout swings and misses. Oh. End of the seventh, but we did tie the game there. And the A's beat us. Unreal. The hitting has subsided. We were on a roll, folks. And we have crapped the bed. The pitching has been really good. The pitching continues to be the big deal for us. And Dylan Cruz, he was 0 for 2 today. Wow. Waldo Cabrera no longer injured. And can we see our picks? Not yet. Let's see here. Mason Miller, we're going to advance it. A's beat us. Bingham's out for a couple weeks. So let's check out our draft picks here before the end of the episode, and it looks good. Chip Capel's got a B potential, and he is a 50. Oh my God, are you kidding me? 58 overall? Oh, that's brutal. J.R. Sizemore, 76 overall. He's going to get an opportunity to play real soon. Jack Charles, 72 potential, 77 overall. He's going to get a chance to get out there. You got Gil Anaya, 57 overall with C potential. Oh my gosh. Luka Robinson, 72 overall. That's not bad at a 5th rounder. And then our freaking guy who didn't want to freaking play for us, 72 potential, 51 overall, and this fool didn't want to sign. Get out of here. So a lot of these guys, Chip Capel for one, we're probably going to have him at 18 years old just chilling the single A for at least the next like 3 years. 3 years, then put him in double A and kind of work through it there. J.R. Sizemore, though, as well as Jack Charles, they're going to get an opportunity to play real soon. So excited about. Oh, and Luka Robinson too, 21 years old. I think this is a pitcher right there that'll continue to grow with us. So the rest of them will probably Gil Anaya, Brunson, Guardado, and Chip Capel, our first rounder. They're just going to chill, relax, and it'll be okay. So that'll do it for us today, everybody. The Angels are now a half game behind the Mariners, unfortunately. And this freaking schedule doesn't look too bad. We only got one team that is above 500 in this freaking month. This is our chance. It's the Red Sox. We got to beat them. If we can beat them, we should be able to get everything else in order. But man, oh man, was that rough. Everybody seemed to have an issue there. Looks like Gus Stone struggled as well. Pruitt had a good month, though, pitching in Double A. Clausen did well in Triple A, so Clausen's looking pretty solid, too. Man, we got to get our crap figured out. We had the first place lead all the way until the All-Star break. And this is the problem too, right? You got to figure out how are we going to get these guys ready to go here. Maybe we put Butler there, put Trout at 5 until he's ready to go and see what happens. Dubon playing third base is just a necessity. But now I'm wondering, right? Is Rengifo going to be able to hold it down? After his injury, it hasn't been great, and I feel like Blaze has played really well. I don't want to... I mean, you got Christian Moore there. Christian's having a tough time. I wonder if we throw Blaze at second base. He can play it. You get Blaze at second. You kind of strengthen the top of this lineup, man. We got to get guys hitting. Adele and Nito, I need them to play well. Shanuel... You know, at the bottom of the lineup, it is what it is there, but Trout's gonna... We got to ease him in, man. I'd love to have Trout out there, but if we do that, we lose out on Taylor Ward, and I don't see anybody else. Like, I don't know. I think we can try that out and then do that. Not that, but maybe move... Dalton Varsho there, get a little more strength up front. Lawrence Butler third. We'll go Ward at cleanup. And that is a disgusting top 6 right there. And then hopefully we get guys that can get on base and kind of get that gap going there. Man, tough one for us, folks. You know, I did not expect our guys to have this many issues, but we are... at that point where we got to think about moving on from certain guys. You know what I mean? You're talking about certain players we have to consider moving on. Adrian Morehone's one because we got pitchers. Joe Adell's another. Rengifo's another. There's players that we might have to consider moving on. Kakanowitz. I'd say if I'm going to let go of somebody, it'd be Dubon first and Morahone. Potentially Will Vest. I think Will's had a pretty good year for us. He's pitching pretty lights out, though, man. 31 years old, though. When does it stop? That's my issue with that. Like, when will he regress? If you do Will Vest, then you got to let someone like Kakanowitz go. But do you let a big start, like a young starter, go like that? I don't know. Brock Burke's another guy I really like. I thought he's been pitching really good for us too. So I think we keep Brock. I mean, there's some other guys here at the back end, Zephyr John, Bachman and stuff. Kyron Paris, he has turned out not to be great. So it's sad to see that, but it is what it is there. Some players work out, some don't. But, you know, that'll do it for us today, everybody. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. It was a tough series episode today, but you got to keep your head up because the Angels are 68-45. When the hell's the last time you've seen that? Y'all have yourself a good one. And as always, let's go Angels.